Hi, my name is Molly. I live in Colorado and I do a lot of work in Texas. I'm a lifelong Republican. And my story is a little bit different because it's gone on for a long time. My father ran for political office as a conservative Republican back in the late 1960s. He was a county commissioner for 4 years and a state rep for 2. We had one normal year back then. I remember it well. I was 14. And then we came up against a group that said they were Republicans but saw us as the enemy of everything they stood for. And the next 5 years were really, really hard and difficult. So I have spent my life as a lifelong Republican, and our family has spent our lives that way, talking to people on both sides of the aisle, but primarily conservative Republicans, telling them that a conservative, populist, nationalist type figure would rise to power in this country only from the right side of the aisle. It was destined to always, always come from the right. My father used to say it was a circle, and the hard left and the hard right meet at one point of the circle. They each want to take away your freedoms, but for different reasons, and everyone else is in the moderate middle. Our parents also told us that if anyone is trying to make you afraid or hate another group for whatever reason, you should turn around and look them directly in the eye, because they have an agenda, and you need to know what that agenda is before you unwittingly become a part of it. So where we are now is we have 3 parties in this country. We have Democrat, Republican, and hard right. And hard right is attempting to take over the Republican Party at this point. So from my perspective, this is not anything to do with issues. This doesn't have to do with smaller government, lower taxes, Roe v. Wade, gun laws, Second Amendment rights, anything like that. This has to do with an ideology that is very purist. And if you do not agree with everything that they say and agree with, you are a traitor, you are a turncoat, you are unpatriotic, and you are an enemy. This is about the use of fear and chaos to split fissures amongst us. And there's a lot of fissures right now. There's a lot of bipartisanship. This is about driving that wedge in deeper and deeper and deeper, setting us against each other in what amounts to a pure, raw grab for power. If they succeed, I really fear that our children, our grandchildren, and their children are going to be consigned to a very dark period of American history. Therefore, we need to cut this cancer out of this party, starting with the top, with Trump, and going down through his enablers. And then lick our wounds and recreate this party. It's going to be fine under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. The country's going to be fine. They are the moderate faction. They are the center left, not the hard left. We need to recreate this country, this party, to be a party that goes back to our values and our traditions and what we believe in, and that also has the ability to embrace this rising wave of young people, which it is alienating right now in droves, and are going to leave this party in the droves. We have been working with them all across the country. Their issues include economic opportunity, the ability to get out of school, high school, college, whatever it is, and have the ability to rent a house, much less buy a house, and live the American dream. Use their talents and their resources and their hard work to live the American dream. Second issue they really care about, racial justice. It is long past time we get into this and deal with this issue. Every American needs to have an equal stance in this country, and we need to get past this, and Republicans are equipped to do that. And third, climate change and environmental degradation. This is a defining issue for this coming generation. They care about it deeply. They see it as an existential threat. There's multiple opportunities in there for all of us. So I am urging us to come together, vote for this, vote to get this cancer out of office at all levels, and recreate this party so that it can once again engage in this thriving democracy that we call the United States of America, the greatest country in the world. We can do this. Let's do it.